In this segment, we focus on how specific types of body movements that are more fluid during communication processes can reflect psychological and physiological states and affect perceptions of the communication being carried out. According to the Dartmouth Group's analysis of non-human and human primates, the arm and hand gestures provide reliable information regarding emotional state and behavioral intent. Here, we see that contemporaneous information can be seen regarding dominant and submissive individuals as they engage in agonistic and affiliative interactions with other individuals. Individual differences and social context matters in the evaluation of this behavior. Thus, while the 2x2 matrix of anger threat and happiness reassurance by dominant individuals and fear submission and sadness appeasement by submissive individuals is highly reductive, this approach allows us to better understand social interactions. And, if seen as a part of public figures' nonverbal repertoire, it might be considered as indicating their personality. One behavior that involves not just the arms and hands, but also postural shifts, is that of shoulder shrugs. Shoulder shrugs, where both shoulders are raised and dropped, can be seen as indicating uncertainty or resignation. This is especially the case if they underscore accompanying statements and incorporate a palms-up gesture. However, unilateral shoulder shrugs, which involve only one shoulder, may be seen as a subtle leakage indicating ambiguous and even misleading statements. With the videos that follow, we see a range of political actors engaging in unilateral shoulder shrugs. Of these, President Donald Trump's are perhaps most fascinating, as they tend to occur when he is reading off a teleprompter, suggesting that he does not agree with what he is reading at that moment. With the other political figures, it shows a good deal of uncertainty regarding certain statements that they have made.
And many of the people here that are seeking advice from the foreign policy experts in the Republican side, they served in my dad's administration, my brother's administration. Of course that's the case. But I'm my own man.
Let you
and
respond,
maybe
and we'll move to our
because
next.
you haven't paid any federal income tax for a lot of years.
I've said and done things I regret, and the words released today on this more than a decade-old video are one of them. Anyone who knows me knows these words don't reflect who I am. I said it, I was wrong, and I apologize. We've defended the borders of other nations while leaving our own borders wide open for anyone to cross and for drugs to pour in at a now unprecedented rate. I'm going to bring back millions of jobs. Protecting our workers also means reforming our system of legal immigration. And we must support the victims of crime. I have ordered the Department of Homeland Security to create an office to serve American victims. The office is called VOICE, Victims of Immigration Crime Engagement.
According to research on German and Austrian political leaders by Markus Kompensteiner and his colleagues, body movements can be clustered into 3 categories, with each of these categories associated with personality traits. Horizontal movements in the arms, body sway, and sideways movement in shoulder turn were strongly and positively associated with extroversion, while being moderately positively associated with emotional stability. Vertical arm movements were strongly and positively associated with extroversion, as well as strongly but negatively associated with agreeableness. Higher amounts of head activity, with the heads tilted, turned, and held vertical, were moderately and negatively associated with conscientiousness and emotional stability. In this clip, which Kompensteiner and colleagues have used in their research, we see German politicians giving speeches on the floor of their parliament and displaying behavior that can be tied to personality traits.
Ökostrom dämpft nämlich den Preisanstieg, derzeit um 0,9 Cent. Und jedes Solardach, jedes neu angeschlossene Windrad führt natürlich auch tendenziell dazu, dass der Strom preiswerter wird.
verteuern. Unsere Vorschläge stehen bereit. Kurzfristig schlagen wir Ihnen als FDP vor, die Stromsteuer in Höhe der EEG-Umlage, die entfallenden Mehrwertsteuereinnahmen aufkommensneutral abzusenken. Das schafft dann eine schnelle Entlastung für die Verbraucher. Aber wir verteuern. Unsere Vorschläge stehen bereit. Kurzfristig schlagen wir Ihnen als FDP vor, die Stromsteuer in Höhe der EEG-Umlage, die entfallenden Mehrwertsteuereinnahmen aufkommensneutral abzusenken. Das schafft dann eine schnelle Entlastung für die Verbraucher. Aber